Hi there guys, just giving a brief update as to what's been going on. I don't know how many of you know, but I was in hospital for the last 5 days. Been given some pretty shocking news, and which has changed my project a huge amount actually. Basically I'm not going to be able to fly for 4 weeks, so that's changed the entire face of my project really. It's what I had was surgical emphysema. I essentially had an air leak. I'd been really ill on Thursday the 25th, and I thought it was just like flu or something like that, but after a visit to the GP, they told me that I'd got this air leak. Not 100% sure what exactly caused it. I think it was I was coughing a lot, like all day on Thursday, and so I think I just tore like my throat just had enough, and I'd torn a small hole. But basically this air leak under the skin made flying impossible, because obviously of the pressurised environment. It would have been really dangerous. It might have been fatal, to be honest. But I'm okay. I am okay. Hence why I'm updating this now. I feel a lot stronger. I'm getting better every day. And so what I've been up to in terms of the project, because I'm obviously I'm going to continue with the project. I've applied for extenuating circumstances just to kind of ensure that if anything goes wrong in the future, I've got a safety net. But having built up all this momentum, I really don't know what I'd do if I were to just cut it and pull the plug. So in terms of how to continue, what my first kind of steps was real damage limitation, because I was supposed to fly yesterday. That's impossible. So I was just kind of getting back where I could the expenditures. I'd obviously booked accommodation, and the good news is I've reorganised my flight for another time, but overall I think I'm just taking the travel element out of my project because I can't do it. So to obsess over it would be pointless and counterproductive. You know, I can't do it. Get over it and just keep moving forward. So I've been really lucky in the sense that I've been getting quite a bit of refunds from the hotels. Contacted people. I'd made arrangements to meet people in Japan, which I now can't do, so I was just letting them know, and just really getting everything back under control where possible. I've emailed my supervisor, who's made some really good suggestions. In our last meeting, we'd kind of arrived at the conclusion of what my actual focus for the project was. What I want to do is a fight choreography, stage combat, and so that was really where the martial arts element came into the frame, and the Japan, the whole Japan thing really was a case of justifying it. I was looking at practitioners who a lot of practitioners that I've been looking at. I had been looking at Yoshi Oida, Jerzy Grotowski, and Tadashi Suzuki at the moment. Had all kind of cited martial arts in some way in their working process. So that was really a big influence for me. But now the way it is at the moment, I'm going to be focusing, I think, a lot more on the stage combat in its raw element. I've got some practitioners and contacts that I'm going to get in touch with. I'm gonna. I think I'm not 100% sure at the moment. It's all really early stages at the moment. Just getting my health back and recovering appropriately. But I think what my focus has changed, because it's obviously changed. There's no way that it couldn't possibly have changed. So the physical rehabilitation is going to be a case of documenting my progress back to my normal healthy state, and just kind of marking what I can do each day. I'm walking a bit further each day and getting my respiratory system back and a little bit healthier and stronger. So that's one aspect that I'm gonna have to include, because I think to ignore this trip to hospital would be. I can't ignore it. It's changed so much of the project that I can't possibly not ignore it. The fight choreography and the stage combat. I'm going to be keeping up with the focus on the martial arts, because stage combat involves a degree of fighting. That's in its raw. Putting it simply, but in a different kind of way. One of the reasons I'd studied Japanese martial arts, karate, judo, and jiu-jitsu in particular, was there's a great deal of focus on presupposed attacks. You know, if someone comes at you in this way, this is how you respond and react accordingly. So in a blunt way, it's basically like choreography for real life, but that could obviously be changed to a more theatrical context, I suppose. As to how that is, I really don't know at the moment. It's all a bit vague at the moment, but I'm kind of turning my attentions to a few things as to how to move forwards, because the project will keep moving forwards, because I've built up all this momentum, and if I were to just stop, I really wouldn't know what to do with myself. So I'm going to cut this short, but yeah, it's basically just letting you know I'm okay. I hope everything is going well with everyone else, and that they're not having any major problems. But yeah, I'm okay, and I'll keep you posted when I know more of what I'm doing. But I hope everyone's safe, and take care of yourselves. Bye bye.